hello, everybody, and welcome to the commentary zone. As you enter the room, please don't forget to give us a little thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, notification bell, tell a friend. Hello to our tribe out there who are joining us for the wash, rinse, and repeat episode of Sister Wives, Season 19, Episode 7. Love is patient, love is kind. And TLC was not kind to repeat this mess.
No, but shout out to David and Christine for getting two checks for the same wedding. I'm not mad at them for that. I am not mad. I'm like, y'all better go. Y'all better get the TLC probably paid for y'all wedding too. Fantastic job.
Oh my
I
gosh.
am not mad at it.
Okay, so in this episode, a brief summary. Oh my God, it was such a shock. Christine got married to David. Wow.
Right.
Cody tries to cut down a tree and kill Robin. And then we have Mary decorating for Halloween. Do y'all realize how silly my summary sounds each and every week on this show? Is this the storyline that we're watching? Okay.
I mean, I was watching it, and then Christine and David and the families are feel good. It's like, okay, great, yay. Then you cut to Robin and Cody being miserable. I'm like, whoa.
My God, they are so miserable.
They're miserable. I'm like, y'all. I'm like, here's the whole thing. You were unhappy in the plural marriage, right? You complained, you whined about the other wives. Cool.
Wait, no. He was unhappy.
Okay, well,
she had more income, so she was delirious.
Right. True. Well, okay. Cody was miserable in plural marriage. Robin was living her best life, buying artwork and jeans and stuff like that,
and jewelry. And don't get the jewelry.
True. So she was living her best life. Then funny thing is though, Cody got what he wanted, and now he's happy and Robin is miserable. Oh, this is gold. I'm sorry, this is gold.
But she's still trying to keep one foot in the plural situation. She really is. She's trying to keep all of her options open. Okay, so let's say hi to everybody. Hi, Black Lavender. Black Lavender says, it's the bootleg wedding lap dance for me. She was moving like a stiff corpse. She had been waiting her whole life for that moment, and she wasn't ready. Because she looked like, I used to have two little dogs, and one of them used to get worms in his bum, and he used to drag his butt all over the floor, and she looked like my dumpling, honestly, when he was catching worms.
In fairness, and not to be rude or mean, but I couldn't see her and Cody having adventurous type sex. So she probably never danced for Cody. So I'm gonna give her a pass. But she should have practiced though. She should have practiced. I'm gonna say that.
I don't think she knew, because it was supposed to be his adopted son who was supposed to do that dance, and then I don't think she, or especially David, knew what he was going to do, and then he pulled her on, and she tried. I give her A for effort.
But I mean, even you should always have some dance moves in the bag, just in case you want to be spicy one night.
This is the Brown family. Y'all remember how they dance?
This. Okay, you know what? There is TikTok and there's YouTube. There's no excuses. I will not sit up here and make that kind of excuse.
Oh no. Okay, so Silver Goddess says, hello, Silver Goddess. I'm glad she found her man and seems really happy. However, those PDA scenes are so cringe. Yes, but I think it's because we're not used to seeing them on this show. Because I lived for the PDA on Maps Australia. I don't think they're good at it. They aren't corn adjacent. like the other trash we watch. Black Lavender says Robin just going through the motions. She wished Cody had another wife house to go to. I think she is getting tired of him though. The editing was a little off for me. The editing was a little off because, okay, so when they're sitting after the near catastrophe of them sitting out there with the tree, and she's like, aren't we just so happy for them? She's happy. Now, that happened back in 2023. Okay. Move forward to 2024, where they filmed the scene outside the house where they had cleared off the little square of snow for them to argue outside, and her asking him to try and make an effort to be with his sons and all of that. She's miserable. That's like less than 6 months later. So there's a rapid deterioration of her mood. The money must be running out. Hello, Ryan Rounds. I'm so glad we don't have to hear about this wedding anymore. Watch, they still bring it up next week. Watch, we still hear about it next week. What do you want to talk about first, Jamal?
Oops, I was on mute. Sorry, I was coughing. Sorry, but here's the thing with Robin. The
Uh-huh.
money is definitely running out because
Mm-hmm.
she keeps trying to push Cody on Janelle, and she's like, "Look, we need income. You better make this
Mm-hmm.
work."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she's all trying to keep
Oh,
the money.
I was listening to Melanie and her husband over on Notes to Self 411, and she gave us a clue. Remember when in Robin's confessional she said, I hope that Christine can be happy? That wasn't really wishing her happiness.
No,
That was saying um, she hopes that she could find happiness, but she will be like in an adultery state, because basically her spiritual bond is still connected to Cody. That's how Robin is seeing this.
I don't see how because she's already jumped on David a couple times at least. That's why she married him. So I think that bond is done.
But I don't think that Robin like she picks and chooses what parts of the scripture work for her. And I think she's picking and choosing again, because she did say in the knife and the kidney scene that the only way that you can be divorced is if you have sex with another person. So that's been happening over and over again, but yet she's still saying, I hope that they can be happy.
Right.
She is still thinking that that spiritual bond is there. And the same thing with Janelle.
She can't. I mean, if she's that delusional, or I don't know what's going on with her.
But here's the thing, Melanie also said, because Melanie's dad is the head of their church, and she said that if Christine or Janelle came, they would automatically get the release, because he's already proven to be a bad husband with
Oh
with
snap!
Mary's case and the abandonment charge. And in essence, like, remember, he can't get any more new wives through the church. And she wants her conditions to be, if there's new wives, that it be through the church.
True.
And he's got a ban on him. And like
Damn.
how, like, I
This
don't
sounds like a
even
setup.
think,
This
I
sounds
don't
like a
even
setup for
think,
Robin. This sounds like
huh?
a setup for Robin to escape. It
No,
really does.
Robin wants a reassignment, but she remember she
Right.
said under certain conditions.
Right.
And she wants a reassignment in the church. But I don't think they got anybody rich enough for Robin.
True. And I will say this though, and I've been like on the Reddit and all those good people since I've been laid up with this flu. Hi everybody.
Mhm.
Sorry, I sound horrible, but the flu got me. But she has always been very clear that her first priority was finding a man who can take care of her and her kids. Period.
Yeah.
And she's
Mm-hmm.
always been honest about that. So when I hear people talking about, oh, you know, she's all about the money, she's a gold digger, she's trying to come up. I'm like, but she said that though. Now, the way she went about it was just shisty as hell. but she found a willing idiot to go along with it, so that's not really her fault. But, ma'am, like, you need to do something now.
Okay, so Ryan, we know Christine doesn't believe in it anymore, but Robin does. And Robin is using every loophole that she can to keep people spiritually tied to her. I don't know if she thinks that that's associated with their bank accounts or something, but it's probably the goulash that she's serving up to Dodo Bird Cody. Hi, Susan. Hi, Tracy. Um, I love y'all saying hi to each other in here. Y'all are so cute. Would Cody need to go to how to be a good plural husband classes to be able to marry in the church again?
Okay, here's the thing with that, Ryan. He doesn't want. He does. He's not into polygamy anymore. Robin is. And that's the problem. And
Mm.
that's the way it is. Robin wants polygamy. Because
He
remember, he asked her. He asked her. He's like, "Will you accept me as a monogamist?" And
and
what
she
she
didn't
said,
answer.
no, what she said was, "She's like, I'm not gonna leave your side." That did not answer the question.
It didn't, and that's why he's so desperate to hold on to her.
Yeah,
Oh
he
wow,
wants her to.
Tracy, thank you for being a diamond member. Mwah. I love you. Oh my God,
Thank you,
Tracy's such a
Tracy.
great supporter of the channel. We really appreciate. You don't have to, but we're so glad that you participate in the channel.
Yes.
Let's
That's the
see.
thing. That is the thing, though.
Mhm.
He keeps trying to get her to say on camera
Yeah,
that she will take him as a monogamous, but she's not doing that.
yeah, and it's frustrating him. It's
Yes,
frustrating him. But she's saying all the things. She's saying all the things that I saw Ryan said. I bet she was wishing the tree fell, I guess, on him. You know that idiot don't have life insurance, so what's the point? Should have to pay out of pocket to bury him. Um, let's see. But he'll do whatever to keep Robin, let's be honest. Yeah. And I think he knows that Robin wants plural. And
right.
that's why he was trying to do it like outside of the church.
Yes,
If those rumors of them going down to Mexico is true. But she's put another stipulation on him. Like y'all notice that this is the reverse. Cody been giving lists to the OG3 for decades. And now Robin is giving Cody the lists. This is amazing. Well, Janelle smirked and said she can't believe that somebody would have that power over Cody. Yes, you can, because you had it once. I don't know. All is well. I had to update my. Oh, thank you, my love. Thank you. Okay. Um, I've never seen someone be so inept at doing anything besides Cody Brown.
okay. I'm glad you brought
Yeah.
this up because this is my main point of this whole episode. Like
Uh-huh.
what I took away from it.
Mhm.
When you look at like okay, Christine, Janelle to a certain extent, Mary, but she's still kind of slow.
Mhm.
When you look at
Mhm.
those three grew in spite of Cody. They grew as people. They grew
Mhm.
in business despite him.
Mhm.
So when you take a step back and see what they've accomplished since they've left him, it's like, sir, all you had to do was be a decent human being, let alone a decent husband. And y'all could have built an empire, but no, you were so focused on assless chaps Robin and the trapeze that you weren't you lost sight of your family.
Mhm.
That is absolutely ridiculous. Like think about it. Look how Christine has grown up.
Mhm.
Janelle, Mary is like she kind of slow to the cookout. Like I mean real slow. Like like when I say slow, like she just bought the potato salad like from the deli like 2 hours ago. But she finally showed up. That's just how I see it. like they're thriving, and it's not that it's not by luck. It's by them planning. It's
Mhm.
about them waking up. It's them not like trying to romanticize the family anymore. Because remember, when COVID hit a couple years ago, we said Janelle was like kind of blinded in the haze, trying to save the family. But then she
Mhm.
woke up when he disrespected her children, and she's, oh hell no, we gotta go. So they are all doing so well, and that I wanted to be at that wedding. I'm not gonna say a lie. I wanted to be at the wedding, just a party, and their party having a good time. Like to see Janelle's children, especially Maddie, love her. Like they're so happy. Everyone is so happy for Christine, and they all acknowledge that Christine was not treated well. They all acknowledge that their father is like sucked as a husband, and they're all willing to move forward, and they're moving forward with Christine. That tells you a lot. That tells
Mhm.
you a lot.
Yeah. Oh my God. Ah, such an idiot. Such an idiot. Anything else to talk about the tree cutting? Oh, this was my one thing in that whole scene with the tree cutting. I would hate to be the house across the street. You saw that little itty bitty house across the street, and
Yes,
he's cutting down that tree. Like you could have left that tree up because those barks, the trunks, they weren't that big. What was that blocking your view of? And then he doesn't pick up anything. How could you leave a whole big long log of a tree up in your front yard for God knows how long? Like I couldn't be married to Cody. I would have to suffocate him in his sleep or slowly poison him in his food.
but think about it like this though. Look, this just tells you they don't have anything going on because their content is him cutting down a tree. Just think about that. Just think about that.
Mhm.
But you got Christine getting married, getting two checks for this. Like I said, two checks for the same wedding. You have Janelle. Is it Janelle? Janelle is it Janelle and Maddie, who are looking at property, like looking at acres of property, um, to build up a business. And you got Mary. You know, she's striking out on her own, like handling her business. Like it's just it just baffled. This episode really showed me because what it did was it really contrasted how happy everyone else is and how they're
Mhm.
moving forward and the misery of Cody and
Mhm.
Robin. Like I had
Yeah.
not noticed it until this episode. I'm like, wow.
Yeah. The kids are happy. And I'm talking about the OG. Like everyone in the McMansion is miserable, but the OG 3 and the OG 13 are happy. They're okay. Like I all I got to say is it must be super miserable day in, day out in the McMansion.
It
And
has to be.
it proves, right? No matter how much money you have and how many possessions you have, those things don't make you happy. They don't. Like this, the rest of the family got together, and Cody was having major FOMO, saying
I was having
BS.
FOMO
Yeah,
because I
having
wanted to
BS
be there.
about how if he was there, he would beat David at dancing. He created the family mosh pit. He did this. It was his family. He created it. You accidentally had a bunch of kids.
Right?
Like really, stop. Just stop. Oh my god.
You accidentally had a bunch of kids and 95% of them don't talk to you.
And
Okay.
he doesn't talk to them. And then he said that weird line about um leaving leaving the door open and holding his hand out.
Right through the door.
You are still saying that these kids gotta come to you and you not go to them. What a dummy. What a dummy. I can't even remember the exact quote, but I just thought it. Okay. He says his children will always be his children. The door will always be open, and they've got to come through the door. He's going to be holding a hand out for that. But he's going to be holding the he's also going to be holding the hand that's next to him. He will not cut off Robin to have a relationship with his children. Nobody asked you to. They just asked you to stop being so stupid
Right.
and to actually listen. Nobody asked you to leave Robin. These kids understand the plural lifestyle better than she does. They just asked you to be their dad and to be present and to actually interact with them. And you right now only see, and in my opinion, the two last children that are biologically his seed, those are the only two that he considers his kids. The other older three from her first marriage, he waiting to get rid of them.
Oh, for sure.
He just don't want to piss off Robin. That's why he ain't say bye-bye like I did to Janelle.
Agreed.
Because when you turn 18 in this particular religion, like all responsibility is done. I was like, wait, what? My mom, like when my mom was alive, she still had responsibility for me because she would remind me when she could, I'm still your mother.
Always.
You are my child. We are not friends.
Always. As it should be.
Yes, yes. You know, it's but he was so cavalier to say bye bye, get out of here. But you see, you always know your mother. You always guessing at your daddy.
True.
Mm. Anyway, okay. So then, do you want to do Mary or Well, we
I
kind of did
mean,
Christine. She got married.
yeah. I mean, all Mary did was decorate. Like, that was it. I
But do
mean,
you believe that she kept those flowers from Las Vegas at the commitment ceremony all these years? Like, how much rubbish does she have?
right?
How much rubbish does she have? And the house looks pretty good. Did you hear that she just took out another loan to refurbish the house, to renovate the house? What is Mary doing? How many loans is she taking out? Is she like
Right?
how much leggings is she are y'all selling for her and her MLM?
Exactly.
Um,
Hey, little lady. Thanks for stopping in.
Hi, hold on. Hello everyone. I just wanted to step in for a minute. I miss chatting with everyone, but I have never been to Sisterwood. Oh, I'm waiting patiently to see what other shows Jamal. Okay, so Jamal's a little sick this week. But we are eagerly anticipating
The mess that is Mass Australia.
the tidbits that they're putting out. It looks to listen, if we cannot find a way to watch this show, you know I'm going to be devastated.
Who you
Oh,
telling?
oh my god. It is it is the best thing ever. It is a commitment, but we are up for the challenge. Um Especially considering that Sister Wives is like ugh. And I think it's because in my opinion, like I know what's coming up. I know they are going to tackle the passing of Grayson, and I don't know if I'm ready for that, y'all. I don't know if I'm ready for that. But yeah, she decorated. She found some old crap to create a graveyard out in her front lawn. She's got a corner lot. She's got a nice piece of land.
Okay, I was looking at that too. I'm like, I wonder if Debbie saw this too. So I'm looking like, wait a minute, wait a minute. That's all yours? Hold up, hold up,
Yes,
hold up, hold up. I was like,
yes.
ooh,
That's all hers. It was a good investment. Um, I would tear down the old house and build fresh, but that's just
same.
me. Um, but it's a good piece of property. Seems like a quiet neighborhood. I don't know why she wants to do a B and B. I think she should
Yeah,
just put her whole business out of there. Oh wait,
exactly.
hold on. Let me plug in before I lose
Oh,
juice.
oh, little lady. Married
Yeah.
at first strike. Married at First Sight Australia edition. It is complete, like a complete shit show.
Dumpster fire,
I
people
mean,
sleeping with other people's spouses, people blatantly coming on the show just to promote their stripper careers. Not one of those people are there for love and companionship with the person that they get married to. It's awesome. I can't believe she said those dusty commitments are. Yes. And I didn't even have the will to go back and check. But ew, like, couldn't she have picked those up from like Michael's? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Oh God, this is just a mess. Was there anything else, guys? Was there anything else that we missed on this episode? Because I don't think so. I think we've hit everything. This was truly a wash, rinse, and repeat. Um.
ooh,
Oh,
wait, okay,
wait.
little lady.
Hmm,
It's called Married at First Sight, Australia.
okay.
Oh, Samuel Johnson, thank you for reminding me. I need to start watching that. I need to catch up with them. I haven't watched them in a long time.
I
And
watched some of it this week, and I
oh,
also watched. What's her name? Tegan, Fagan, Dagan, Draylen. Oh my God, the lady with the Tourette syndrome. I'm. Ma- I am. I am Tegan. The hell is the
oh,
name of that show? Oh my Lord.
oh,
I
is it that new show with the young lady with
yes,
the Tourette's with the
yes.
jewel? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I saw previews. I haven't watched it.
It's interesting. It's very
Oh,
interesting. And
I'll take a look
what
at
I
it.
was saying to Robin and Tracy was Lauren from 90 Day better not never complain about her Tourette's because she doesn't have Tourette's in comparison to this lady. Balin, thank you. Balin out loud.
I okay. I'll watch that. I will. I saw it in a commercial. I was like, that seems very interesting, and she seems like very herself. And like, I guess her boyfriend or fiance or whoever, he just like, I just love her. I was like, okay, this seems interesting.
Yeah, yeah. It like, but I can tell I'm gonna feel bad. Like in this last episode when um all of the siblings, because it's like six siblings. The husband works for the US government. Ryan thinks he works for the defense ministry. The
Okay,
mom
so
stays at home.
is this Balin's mom and dad or
Right, Balin's mom
okay,
and
gotcha.
dad.
Okay, gotcha, gotcha.
And they live in Virginia. Huge house,
Oh,
multiple automobiles. And the kids were all sitting down because mom and dad were with Balin somewhere. And they were all sitting in the living room, right? And they're talking, and it's two girls and four boys.
okay,
So all of them, with the exception of the youngest girl, live at home, and they were talking about how things have changed with their relationships with each other, with them and their parents, because of Balin's illness. And it was like really honest and real, and I loved it.
okay.
I loved it.
Okay. So the tribe wants us to like add this to the repertoire. I'm down because when I saw the previews, I was like, this seems interesting. Like she
Hmm.
seems interesting. I guess her boyfriend, fiance, whoever he seems
Hmm.
to love her. I'm
Hmm.
like, okay, I might watch that. Okay,
Well,
I'll
she
watch it.
has so many things besides the
Oh
Tourette's wrong
wow.
with her. She has so many other syndromes. Like she has the Tourette's, which is the tics, and then she has some other disorder that makes her like shout out curses, and then she has some other disorder that cramps up muscles in her body.
Oh.
Like I was telling Ryan and Tracy, I was like, oh my God, I think I'm gonna pass out by the time she has that one thing that looks like a full-on seizure. And this is gonna be rough for me. This is like a normal young lady in the prime of her life, and she basically cannot control herself. It's gonna be a tough watch. Like I was like gripping my pillow watching the first episode, and we didn't even see nothing yet. She went to the fucking supermarket and was screaming out vaginas, and she told her dad, "You're a ball fuck," or something. She went like I know that they eased this in on this first episode. Oh yes, and she has three different types of Tourette's and OCD. She's like
Oh wow.
everything that could go wrong. They like this girl got.
Oh, Debbie, Lil Lady wants to know. So, very first sight, Australia and being not loud. Any other shows? Uh, Lil Lady, we try not to do more than three, just due to the fact that we both work. So we try
Mhm.
to pick shows, like we try to take your guys' suggestions about shows, so we can give you guys what you want, but also not like overload ourselves and like just show up just to show up. You know,
Mhm. Mhm.
like
Yeah.
we've never been like back in the day we used to go live every day, but that was like during the
That
beginning.
was during COVID when we
That
weren't working.
right, we weren't working.
um like I didn't even remember to make the like set up the show and do the thumbnail and the description, all of that, until this morning, and that made me late for work. So like this week has been tough because I have a colleague that's transitioning to a new position with corporate, so I am taking on more stuff at work, and it's time to submit roadmaps for the quarter, do strategy, and then I have all of my other responsibilities I have to get done. So January sucked. Why did I go back to this job? I'm wondering that every damn day. Why did I go back to this job? Oh my god. Turret isn't funny to me. It's very serious. It is. It is. Like I said, this is going to be a tough watch for me because I sat there squeezing my pillow, and like as if I was like when her foot cramped up at the bowling alley, like my feet were curling. And I'm like, oh my God, when is that going to let go? And she said one time she had one for like 40 minutes. I was like, what? Like, I've woken up with a Charlie horse in the middle of the night. That's not fun. But I'm a
No.
wussy in comparison to her. Um,
Oh, Lil Lady, we're hoping it's gonna be on Daily Motion. It's an
yeah,
app.
yeah. They usually put bootleg episodes on YouTube, but you have to get it very early because they get taken down real quick. And they're usually not that great quality, but on Daily Motion, they've got good quality pictures. And I've also found out, shows, like videos of the show. And I'm going to check and see because which show was it last year that they took down? Anyway, the original show was up on Facebook. So I'm gonna check it out. Make sure that it's both available. It's available on dailymotion.com. There's also an app, a free app for Dailymotion, and I'm also going to check on Facebook when it starts to see if people are putting the episodes up on Facebook. So how can we? Okay, she
Oh,
wants to be independent, but she has so many challenges, and it also shows how her condition affects the family dynamic. Yes, that's a great way to describe it, Ryan. What happened, Jamal?
no, Ryan just put 90 Day Fiance UK. Yeah, I need that to come back too. I missed them.
I think they just finished a season, or they're in a season or something.
Oh, they're probably filming most likely.
I don't know. Well, Susan, 90 Day doesn't start until what was the day I told you? The 27th? Was that what I
Also, yeah,
told you?
I thought it was the 26th. I don't know why.
No, because it usually starts on Sunday.
Oh,
for
okay.
the 4 shows per week. But when it's the
Gotcha.
premiere episode, it starts on a Monday, and they give you,
Gotcha.
I think, 3 episodes, because remember they got to do all the weddings first.
Yes, they
And you're
do.
not, but those weddings are gorgeous, gorgeous. Um, I follow 90 Day Australia on. It's the only show that I follow on Instagram, and I pay close attention to it during their 3 month run. So, guys, like I said, it is a commitment because it's 4 episodes a week for 2 months, basically. Was talking about the international show that used to be on Facebook. It was called 90 Day Fiance UK. Oh, okay. Oh, yes, yes. It was the UK edition because the guy had the tattoo that they didn't catch in the edit, and I had missed it, and I couldn't find it anyplace else but on YouTube, on Facebook. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you for, like, if I'd be lost without Ryan and Tracy because they're my fact checkers and they hold me accountable. Austin, Susan. Was there anything else to this episode?
Nothing.
Nothing. Well, we made it this far with lots of filler.
Right.
Okay, guys, that is it. We'll be back next week with another episode of Sister Wives. And I think next week is when um, Mary says that line, I'm so damn mad, to Janelle. Janelle is still saying she's lawyering up. How, like, from episode 1, Janelle said, I'm going to have to get a lawyer. We're up to
Right.
episode 18 and she's still saying it. Give me a break. But like the little clip that we saw of Christine and David helping Janelle move out of Flagstaff, I wonder if that's after Garrison passes and they don't tell Cody. Wouldn't that be funny if this is how he finds out how she moved out?
A mess.
Oh my god. You're looking forward to some new shows? How many episodes are there? How many episodes of which show?
I think. But didn't you tell me there's like probably 24 to this one?
To which one? Of
Sister
Sister
Wives.
Wives? I
Yeah, I
think
think.
so. I think I saw somebody say there were like 24 episodes of Sister Wives. Oh, I was listening to Sarah Fraser's show, and she said that the custody uh, trial or whatever it is moving along.
Oh wow.
Yes, it is moving along. It's still undercover. I think that they are asking him for his financials.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. And he's gonna have to, because Heidi swears. There's some, well, I also do. There's something fishy with regards to the selling of the McMansion 1 and the purchasing of McMansion 2. Everything was done under trust. And, like, what are you hiding under a trust? So there's only 6 episodes left. We've been getting filler the last several weeks. Yep. I think they're going to speed forward and they're going to be getting somewhere. And then what will happen with Garrison happens. And I think that's how they're going to end off the season, y'all. I really do. I think they're going to end it off on that not sour, but that sad note. Because there's still no resolution to Coyote Pass. We haven't. It would have been like in the online for the city, their records. It would have been there, but it isn't. And I think of the 24 episodes, some of those got to be tell-all.
Right.
Oh, this is no good. Jamal, seven, Lil Johnson's is getting good. The daughter Elizabeth relationship is imploding with her baby daddy. The mother Amber is more controlling, and the oldest daughter Anna is over their crap.
Oh
I
yeah, I have to watch
got
that.
to see some of it. I think I jumped in about halfway through on Seven Lil Johnson's, and yeah, it was okay. I used to watch that show with my mom, so I don't know. My mother used to like that show, and Big People, Little People, Big World, was it
Yeah,
with the doctor and her entrepreneur husband? You know that they suing TLC?
I'm not shocked.
They are suing TLC. That's why their show didn't come back. And I want to see how those kids are growing up. Um, but yeah, McMahon. Okay, so they bought McMansion 2 and then sold McMansion 1 with the parcel of land next door. They sold it after they bought McMansion 2. And they sold it over asking price. And I think it was a cash buyer. It's just so weird. Who has that kind of cash? Suing TLC for what? I cannot remember. I was looking at it somewhere. I was looking at it somewhere. They did they win or lose? Or they were suing TLC or their production company, one of the two. But they were in a legal disagreement with them, and that's why their show never came back on. Yes, all the Little People show. I watched them all. Oh my God, Tracy. Um, the Seven Little Johnsons facade is coming down. The truth is being revealed. Oh Lord, what the little people do? I thought his dad and mom were just getting sick, and now he found out that he's sick, or he has like pre symptoms of, I think they said MS or Parkinson's or something like that. But I know it's not in next week's episode. It's probably in, coming up later in the season. The whole trust thing is very shady, very shady. I miss Little Women LA in Atlanta. Well,
Those
one
are
of the
good
little
shows.
from Atlanta, she passed.
Yes.
They are on Instagram and living in Boston. Kids are grown. Yup, yup. And she's head of some like department at that hospital. Like she wherever she goes, she's like the head of the department. She is in so much demand. I think she's a pediatric specialist or something. I like her a lot. Like her a lot, and her kids were kind of cute. I like them. And he had that doggy business. He still has that dog business in Houston. Child, I don't know about all this with Seven Little Johnsons. I didn't know all of this was going on in the background on Seven Little Johnsons. I really didn't. But I haven't watched them for a long time. Like I think the last season I watched some of was where the oldest boy was on the drugs, on the rugs, sorry. It was MS, and he may have other issues because he's been having severe bouts of vertigo. Yeah, I heard him mention vertigo because he said he wanted to go get an MRI to check it out. His dad lived to like 90. His dad is in his 90s on the show, and his mom is too, or like she's right behind him, you know? Can you imagine living to that ripe old age? Your grandma lived into her 90s, didn't she, Jamal?
Yes.
Shit, that's sweet. Um, yes, we're talking about the little couple and Dr. Jennifer Arnold. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, y'all, we gonna let Jamal go so he can go get some rest. I gave him a recipe for a toddy. He's not gonna take it, much like Heidi. No one ever listens to me. But you guys have a great weekend. We will see you back here next week, hopefully for a better episode of Sister Wives. Um, your grandmother was 93? Oh, she is 93. Sorry. Still sharp as a tack. Oh, I love it. I wish my mom could have been like that. That's what I mean by the facade, that you're trying to act like they're perfect and everything is coming out, especially with the oldest adopted daughter, Anna. If you watch the previews, you'll see.
I
She's
definitely will.
Well, she seemed like she's got her shit together. She graduated. She got her house. She got her car. She goes with her friend. She seemed fine. Like she's not acting out like how she was before. But then again, everybody does that in high school. Feel better, Jamal. Tracy's wishing you to feel better. Guys, have a great weekend.
Thank
We
you.
are gonna head out. Jamal, no final thoughts?
No, we're good to go.
All right, guys, enjoy. Thanks for joining us today. We appreciate all the thumbs up. And for those of the tribe who subscribe, for those of you who are watching in the bushes, please subscribe. Until next time, bye.